It's so easy.
Right?
I could do this now, I feel like. That's the best fish I've had in my goddamn life.
There's a lot of chefs that went to culinary school that can't make this sauce.
Whoa.
And you're learning how to make it today. By the time you leave today, you may have a Michelin star.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, what is a reduction?
In this video series, I'm teaching amateur chefs how to cook like a professional chef. This is Josh, and this is red snapper poached in Beurre Blanc. We have beautiful Gulf red snapper. We got some butter, we got some wine, white wine vinegar, shallot, chives. Really simple dish, really few ingredients. I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm gonna just basically be the puppeteer to Josh doing this classic sauce. One of the most difficult sauces that you can make.
I love that.
Not difficult, technical.
Oh.
But have no fear, Joshes are here.
God. Is this like a fine dining recipe?
Yes. Have you ever heard of Beurre Blanc?
Heard of the word Beurre Blanc? I don't know none of that.
Okay, do you know what beurre is?
I know Bill Burr.
Beurre means butter in French.
Oh.
When you make Beurre Blanc, the first
Yes.
thing you need to do is you need to start with what's called a reduction. A reduction of wine and vinegar. So here you have wine and vinegar. You want to put 75% white wine, 25% vinegar, and you can do it by eye. You're gonna put it into this pot right here. You think you can do that?
You want me to do it by my eyes?
Yeah.
Also, what is a reduction?
Reduction's very simple. All liquid has water. Beer has water, wine has water. Reduction is you put that liquid that has water onto heat and you cook it. The heat from the pan goes into it and makes all the water evaporate. So as you boil water, it goes and evaporates and it gets smaller. As you boil beer, all the water leaves the beer and the flavor gets more and more condensed as it gets further down. So you're gonna put wine and white wine vinegar and aromatics, parsley stem, peppercorn, thyme, shallot, and you're gonna put them all together and cook it down, and that flavor is gonna get more and more and more intense because all the water's leaving it.
Did you call that a shallot?
Yeah.
What? That's a shallot.
Potato. We don't need that much finished product. We only need like 2 tablespoons of finished reduction. So realistically, you're gonna do like 3 splashes of this, 1 splash of that. Turn it on.
Turn it on. What do I got? High, low, medium?
High.
Splash it 3 times.
Splash it 3 times.
All right, watch this. Boom. Boom.
Those are small splashes.
Okay, all right.
Do 6. Yeah, good. That's good, that's enough.
White wine vinegar, courtesy of 365.
2, 3, go 4, 1 more,
One more,
5,
yeah.
Great. Now, thyme, peppercorn, parsley stem, in.
Just throw it in there?
Throw it in there.
All of this,
Yep.
just toss it in
Yep.
there.
All
Even
in.
while it's cold?
Yep.
Does it matter when you put this in? Is it better to put it in?
Hot? No, not really, because you're infusing it. It's like tea. Doesn't really matter.
Because
No.
like they say you got to put onions in when it's hot.
It just, it depends. Are you frying the onions?
I mean,
Are you poaching the onions?
I guess. I don't know.
Different strokes for different folks,
Okay.
but hey.
Okay.
Now you got to cut that shallot
All right.
or shallot. Julienne.
Shallot. So I go like
Yep.
this.
Top and tail. Yep.
Top and tail, and then I peel off the skin.
Yeah, I cut it in half first, personally.
Okay, like this
No,
way?
other way.
This way.
Yep.
That way.
Yep.
Okay.
Straight down.
Okay.
Now give it a nice peely.
All right, julienne. What the heck does that mean?
Straight down, slices.
Like thin slices, like
Yep.
this?
Yep, perfect. Keep going. Now you're at the stage where you're gonna cut your fingers off, turn it on its side,
Okay.
and go do the same thing. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh.
Good.
Cool.
And actually, half is enough. So you pop that in there.
Oh, cool. Look at that. We
Yeah.
did it. Hey, that's my job.
Sorry. So now that's going. That's reducing.
All right.
Now we want to reduce that by about 3
Because like, how do you know?
quarters.
That's I guess what my real question is. I see reducing all the time. People say to reduce something. I never know when it's reduced enough. How do you know when that's done?
Flavor. A lot of times it's either by half, au sec. Sometimes people say au sec, which just means dry. So if you put, say, cognac or other sort of liqueurs, sometimes wine into a sauce, they say reduce au sec, which basically means like you reduce it until the pan is dry all the way. The further you reduce it, the more the flavor is going to change. It goes from raw alcohol flavor to like faintly alcohol-y, kind of sweet, to sweeter if it's wine, to sweeter and sweeter and sweeter and sweeter and sweeter and
more
sweeter.
you reduce it, I guess.
Right. So it just depends on what you're after, right? The main reason why we're reducing this is to get all of those flavors infused. Then after, we're gonna reduce it a little bit more on its own in the pan to make it a little bit more glazy.
I love it.
Yeah.
You've been glazing me. I'm feeling it already.
I glaze you. With this other half of a shallot,
Yes.
can you do brunoise?
A what?
Brunoise.
Is that a French general in the army?
Cut this directly in half.
Cut this in half.
Yep.
Like that.
Yeah. Now what I want you to do is separate the layers so you have like two at a time.
Okay.
Yep. Just like that. Do the same thing with the other one.
Okay.
Perfect. Now do julienne just like you did the last time.
Okay.
And try to keep them all the same direction. Just be careful.
Don't judge me. YouTube. I'm sorry.
But keep them together, facing the same direction.
Okay.
And line them up. You're doing it. You're doing a great job.
Thanks, man.
Don't
Is
give
this
up.
how you get a Michelin star? Through
Yes.
This kind of
this is
encouragement?
exactly it. So take these now. Take little piles at a time, so you don't do them all at the same time, because then you're going to mess them all up. See how you kind of have a lot and they're all jumping all over the place?
Yeah, I don't like that.
To get about half of that amount.
Wait.
Hold them nice and tight together.
Okay.
And make nice, perfect little brunoise.
Man,
Smaller, thinner. Yep. There you go.
All right, how's that look?
Keep doing the rest of them.
Okay.
They're a little bit big, but
Yes, chef.
you can do better.
Oh, I've always wanted to say that.
Now you can.
All right.
It's looking good.
I know I could trust you.
You're doing really good.
Because of my coach.
That's enough.
Because I was starting to lose it.
That's enough. So what we want to do now is, this reduction is where we want it to be. It's fully infused. It started to turn a bit pink. It's half the amount.
Can I taste it?
Yeah, taste it.
How do I taste
Dip
it?
your finger.
It's boiling.
It's not that hot.
Is you sure?
Yeah.
I'm going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh!
See that?
Oh, it's
Little
like
acidic,
vinegary.
little
It's
sweet.
very, yeah, it's got
wine. The wine flavor's gone, but it tastes like the peppercorn.
Because there's like that aromatic flavor to it. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
That's
like,
what we want.
You want
all of
those
that
layers.
flavor is going to come through in the finished sauce.
Interesting.
Okay, so now what we want to do is, we don't need all of this. We need about half of it. You're going to strain half of it into this pan.
Okay.
Okay, about half the liquid.
Like
Good.
that much?
Perfect. Yep.
All right.
So now that's the base to our sauce, guys. We don't have a lot of we don't need a lot of reduction, because you put too much reduction, your finished product's going to be too acidic. Shallots and put them in there.
Everyone in the comments right now, is it shallot or is it shallot? That's what I want to know.
Depends on where you live. Yep.
Now, why are we doing this?
You want the brunoise shallot in the finished sauce, but you also want the perfume flavor in the reduction. This is actually going to be in the sauce, which is why we took the time to make them nice and beautiful and the same size.
Oh.
So now what we need to do,
right.
we're going to poach them a little bit and boil them and let them get a little bit soft and more cooked.
What does poach mean?
Poach means cook gently in liquid.
Oh.
So turn that down a little
Learn
bit.
Something new every day.
So now what we need to do, okay, is let these go, let these cook a little bit. You're going to start dicing some butter.
Oh man, if there's one thing I know how to do.
Give yourself a little wipe there, clean yourself up. No, the board.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can't just tell me to clean myself up. I don't know what that means.
I mean, you can clean yourself. I can get you another one if you want.
No. So that's on a low simmer. You want it to just simmer cook?
A couple of reasons. One, when you reduce something, you want to reduce it quickly.
Why?
The quicker you reduce it, the fresher the flavor. Think about it. If you have like a beef stock and you have all these vegetable flavor in, carrot, celery, onion, roasted beef, and you have this beautiful broth and it tastes great, but then you take 2 days to reduce it because it's going slowly. All of that flavor just gets stewed and less interesting. You want to reduce things quickly to preserve the color and the flavor. Like fish stock, and you take a long time to reduce it, it turns like gray and it becomes bad. But if you reduce it quickly, it stays vibrant. The vegetable flavor, the fish flavor stays vibrant. But if you want to poach a big piece of fish, you want the temperature of the pan to be low, because all of that intense 100 degrees Celsius heat is just going to completely blast the fish from the outside. The outside's going to be really cooked, the inside's going to be raw, and it's not going to be good. You want to poach it low and slow and gentle. You haven't cut the butter yet, and you want to cook this fast.
Oh God.
Right?
Oh God, we gotta cut that butter, man.
That's why
What
it's
are we
low.
waiting for?
That's why it's low. Go ahead, cut the butter. Cut it on the thing so we don't make a mess of the board.
I don't know what I'm doing, man. It just felt like wrong.
Do 1/2 inch cubes. Perfect. Yeah. You're doing great.
Thanks, man.
Turn it the other way. You're making right now a classic sauce. There's a lot of chefs that went to culinary school that can't make this sauce.
Whoa.
And you're learning how to make it today.
Oh my God.
Get the pan back on the heat, and you want to put 2 hey how you doings of cream.
Hey.
Whoa. Yeah,
How you
perfect.
doing?
Perfect. The hey was bigger than the how you doing. 1 hey and 1 how you doing. Now what we want to do, we got some cream in the pan. We got our shallots that have been poached in the reduction. The reduction went with the shallots and it cooked down till it was almost glossy and glazed, and you can see it on the bottom of the pan. That's where the stage we were at. It was almost gone.
Yeah, it was
O-sec. It was O-sec.
Yeah,
O-sec. Then we put the cream in. Okay, now what's the cream gonna do?
Like if we had a very strong, intense flavor, it's gonna kind of temper that flavor a little bit.
No.
Okay.
What the cream is gonna do is gonna give us something for the butter to latch onto.
What does that mean?
You're gonna find out.
What do I need to do?
We need to wait for that cream to boil and to reduce a little bit to become thick.
How do I know when it's thick enough?
Twice as thick as it is right now in consistency, in viscosity, if you know what that word means.
I do know what that word means.
So you see that texture? Loosey-goosey, and we're gonna let it get thick. Have a look at your cream now.
That's some
See how it's getting thick?
cream.
Okay, now what I want you to do is turn the pan on low. Low as you can go. This is the most important part when you make Beurre Blanc.
Okay.
Is the first butter that you put in the pan.
Okay.
Too much butter too quickly, split Beurre Blanc. Pan too hot, split Beurre Blanc. Pan too low, takes too long. Put 2 knobs of butter in with your left hand, and with your right hand, hold the whisk. Yep, drop in the pan. Now stab it with the whisk. Yeah, and whisk it in. Whisk it into the cream.
So should I go fast?
Yep, you want to mix it in fully.
Whoa, I'm Beurre Blancing, baby. We're Beurre
Beurre
Blancing.
You're Beurre Blanc.
We're Beurre Blancing up in here. Blanc
With your
song?
left hand, 2 more cubes of butter.
You got a Beurre Blanc song? What do I say?
I'm sure we could. Another 2 cubes.
Another 2 cubes.
Yep. You want to keep doing exactly what you're doing, okay?
And so where do people usually mess up on this?
Too much butter too quickly. And
But it just seems so simple. You just got to put 2 knobs at a time.
right, but when you try to do it quick, or you try to do a lot, you're in the shit, you're in the kitchen, right?
We're not in that shit. We're regular.
We're doing this properly.
Yeah, I like it.
Once there's more butter in there, you can actually start adding it quicker and quicker. Right now, it's important that you do it slowly.
Why? To get that
Because otherwise it's going to
consistency?
split, yep.
Oh. And what does split mean?
So right now you have the cream in there, and the reduction, and the
more
butter.
cubes?
More cubes. And what the butter is doing is creating an emulsion. It's latching onto the cream, and it's actually becoming smooth and fully emulsified like a mayonnaise, right? Or a hollandaise. What you have is
It's looking
egg,
like that.
an egg protein
Yeah,
in
it's
mayonnaise and
eggy.
hollandaise, and you put the butter, the oil into it, and the protein from the egg latches onto it, and it makes for an emulsion. That's exactly what we're doing here, but we're doing it over the heat.
2 more cubes?
2 more cubes, which
right.
if you're doing it over the heat, it makes it more complicated because heat will make it split if it's too hot. If you do mayonnaise, you're doing the same thing, but in a bowl and you're using oil instead of butter. If you can make beurre blanc, you can make mayonnaise.
Oh man, I'm gonna make mayonnaise.
If you could dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. 2 more cubes.
I feel like a lot of people got injured after that movie.
Okay, now you can do 4 cubes.
Dude, this is crazy. It's getting so gloopy.
Yep, and so
I've never seen this sauce before.
Right. And what we're gonna do is add a little bit of water to thin it out and some lemon juice, right?
Okay.
And we're gonna make it for the finished sauce, but what you can do is just keep adding butter for now. I just turned the heat up. Now watch.
Oh, dude, I love this. This feels so much better. Can you just come to my home and instruct me to cook all the time?
Yeah. If it gets too cold, it'll lock, and then when you heat it up, it splits. And if it gets too hot, it splits. You can't boil it.
Got it.
So you're very much playing with temperature and consistency with butter.
What's the flavor of shallot? Like, what kind of flavor does a shallot do
It's
that's
an
different
onion.
from an onion?
It's sweeter than an onion.
It's sweeter?
Yep.
And so why do people use it?
It's better raw. It's better in dressings, better in salads. The flavor is just a little bit less like super acidic. It's more refined. I mean, look, you just made Beurre Blanc.
Dude, where do you recommend I go to France? Go in France. Should I go to Paris?
Go to Paris.
Really?
My favorite city in France is Nice, though. Okay, now give your lemon a nice little roly roll.
When do I stop stirring?
You're good.
Oh,
Let me taste it.
all right.
It's really
Out
good.
of 10?
It's perfect.
10 out of 10?
Yeah. Are you all right with that lemon there?
What do you want me to
When
do?
when you roll a lemon, you want to give it some pressure. You
I'm
gotta,
just a dum-dum
you
over
gotta
here.
detach it from itself. So you get the juices flowing. You gotta get the juices flowing.
Really? That's so ingenious. Because every time I do it, I just cut it and I'm just like, ugh, like I'm squeezing it. You know.
Now watch how easy it is to squeeze. Now you can cut it in quarters. Give it a little bit of pressure. There you go. See, look, it's juicing already. You
Wow,
haven't
it's
even-
juicy, man. That's a juicy lemon.
No, other way, other way.
God damn. What happens if a seed gets in there?
We'll take it out.
Whoa, that was so easy.
Told ya.
Listen, roll your lemons. What am I looking for with the taste?
More lemon. You want it to be balanced. Nice, like it should be.
Wait, let me taste it.
It should be quite acidic. Now we use salted.
Oh, yeah.
We use salted butter.
Oh.
So that's why it's salty. I think it's better to unsalted because then you have more control with how salty the finished sauce is.
Oh, but doesn't acidity bring out salt?
No, it helps with it.
Oh. I don't know nothing. Wow, that's punch in your mouth.
That'll put a lead
like,
in your
I'm glad
mailbox,
I tasted
huh?
it right before. It felt too salty.
Right.
But then that second, just 1/2 of a lemon,
Right.
perfectly balanced it. It's
Yep.
insane.
That's right.
Wow, we're cooking now, baby.
So next step. Yeah, give your board a nice little wipe too.
Okay.
Yeah, fish on the board. Turn it so it's skin side down. And now we're gonna look at getting a portion. So sometimes there's pin bones. So you feel the pin bones?
Oh, those are there.
They're there, yeah. So you want to probably cut that in 1, 2, 3.
Do I keep the skin on?
Just keep the skin on.
So I just go
Yep, and do the same thing down there.
right here?
Yep, perfect. Now we're only going to poach one piece.
Poach a piece.
Yeah. So what I want to do is actually get a little bit of water into this beurre blanc. So
Why?
because I want it to be a little bit thinner
Why?
because it's a little bit too thick, and we're also going to poach the fish inside of it.
Because what happens if it gets cooled down too much?
The butter will get cool and it'll lock up, and it'll become butter, hard butter, and all the liquid will stay underneath it.
Really?
Yep.
Man.
It's complicated. This sauce you
That-
have to make before service and hold it all service long and then get rid of it. You can't use it the second day.
Wow.
So
that's
take
crazy.
your middle piece of fish, give it
Middle
a little bit of
piece?
salt on the top of it.
Is that salt?
Yep, that's salt.
All right.
And remember, this is salty. So
Can I
don't
do it
put
like Salt Bay?
Yep, you sure can.
Hey!
So now we have it nice and low. What you're gonna do is, with the skin side up, drop the fish straight down into the Beurre Blanc. And then fully submerge it, okay? Now that fish is just gonna poach in that sauce. That's basically all butter.
So it's just gonna cook like that?
It's gonna cook like that.
How long do we let it cook? How do you know when it's done?
7 to 10 minutes. The skin will be able to peel off very easily on its own, and the flesh will be cooked fully through. Now, we wanna cook this fish in this sauce, but we can't have the sauce so hot that the sauce splits. So you wanna keep it at like a low to medium heat and let it cook for about 10 minutes, nice and gently.
Oh, no, I can do it.
I said I wasn't gonna cook, but I can clean.
We're just looking at this thing. Like, how can you like, cause you're a chef, you're like moving around in the kitchen doing all this stuff. How do you, like, you don't have time to know like what's 7 minutes and 10 minutes. How do you know that fish is done? Like, if you were
Honestly, I can tell by just how long we put it in and how hot the liquid is. When the fish cooks, how much it like seizes together and twists and turns and gets firm, you know what I mean? Do you know how to use that?
Is this a knife sharpener?
Yeah, it's a ceramic honing rod. Yep, other way. Yep. So you want to keep it the same angle, like this, 45 degrees.
Oh God.
There you go.
I'm so scared.
Now you want to get this nicey. You can bring it closer to you. Yeah, there you go. Now you want to glide the knife. Use the length of the knife because you have it. Really use the knife and go through. There you go. Yep. There you go.
You're making me nervous.
You're doing great. You're doing pretty good. But then, so take the finished ones and slide them over. There you go. Yeah. And what you don't want is big stringy bits. You just gotta go for it, baby.
You gotta believe in yourself.
You gotta just love it.
I'm so
Josh, you know what? You're doing great.
Thanks, man.
Like, you're actually doing great.
Really?
All right, you want to take a minute from your chive cutting to flip that fish?
And why am I doing that?
Because we want to cook it from the bottom side up now. Now just be careful. Yeah. Put your fingers on the top of the fish to support it. Yep, and just flip it the other way around. Boom, just like that. See how now the fish is getting nice and cooked?
Oh, it looks white.
Yep.
Do you feel like you miss it? You miss the big kitchen life?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You ready to hop back in there?
I can't wait. It's like a drug.
What do you miss the most about it?
Just the pressure, you know? There's something about being a part of a team of like, you know, X amount of people that everyone's kind of going through a similar thing, and like you're all running to get ready for 5 o'clock or for 6 o'clock when the first guest is gonna get there, and you might not have something and you're waiting for something to arrive from the supplier. You have this like feeling of like worry, but also confidence, and maybe you fuck something up the day before and you wanna like make it right the next day and you wanna do better at it. So you're like, oh, I know I'm gonna do that really good today. I know how to change it. And you give something a lot of attention, and it's just such a rewarding feeling. It's also scary. You feel like you're gonna throw up, you know?
And even years after.
When you first work a new section, it's really difficult because you're responsible for, you know, maybe 8 things, 10 things, different ingredients, different, you know, components to dishes that you're now responsible for that you've only made once, twice, 3 times. You don't know the recipes. You don't know how the recipes work, how they fail. When you're on a section for, you know, several months, you know how to mess up every recipe, you know how to do it well, you know how to make it in a hurry, you know your way in and out of that section so that you can get in and you can get ready, and you have so much confidence because you've cooked so many services that you have the confidence to come in and do it. But then when you move sections to even the same different section in the same kitchen, it starts over again. That whole learning curve starts over again. New recipes, ways to cook things, new ways to do service, new techniques. So you learn. Every time you move, you learn. It's amazing.
Man.
Right.
All right, you sold me.
This fish is looking like it's pretty.
You're touching it. Is that like?
See when you touch it
It's
and it kind
bouncy?
of like breaks apart almost?
Oh yeah, it's kind of crumbly a little bit.
I want you to take that spatula. Yep. I want you to slide it underneath the fish very gently. Now pick it up out of the pan, put your hand on the top of it, and just kind of like tilt it so some of the Beurre Blanc falls off. And now what I want you to do is bring it over to that plate, put it flesh side down, skin side up. Yep. Peel that skin off with your fingers. You could use a spoon.
Oh. Us chefs in training are so needy, am I right?
Look at this, man. Well, careful, don't ruin the fish. Nice and gently, nice and gently.
I'm doing gentle. Well, now you got me freaking out, man. See, this is why you don't yell at your subordinates.
Sometimes they need it. Yeah. Okay, you can throw all the skin in the garbage right here. So this is what I want you to do now. Give the plate a nice little wipey, a little wipey Tuesday.
Why Tuesday?
I don't know, I just made that up. The rim as well. This is called a torchon. This you put right here.
Torchon?
And you could use that to wipe your hands.
Nice. Torchon, baby.
Chives in the Beurre Blanc.
Like this?
Yep.
And just scoop them.
Yep. Knock them all in that
Scoop
sauce.
them and poop them.
Yep. Take your spoon, stir that sauce up.
What do you serve with this usually?
I mean, as of right now, we're gonna serve nothing with it, but what you can serve is potatoes, vegetables, steamed vegetables, crispy potatoes, poached potatoes, salad.
Yeah.
I mean, this sauce loves fish, and this fish loves this sauce.
So usually it's cooked with fish. Can you
Yeah.
make this with other meats?
Yes, but normally it's served with fish.
Okay.
Now what I want you to do is pick up the pan, and give that fish, 4 or 5 spoons of the sauce just over top of the fish. Now that, my friend, poached red snapper with Beurre Blanc sauce.
Hot diggity dog!
Made by Josh.
But not this Josh.
Not this Josh, that Josh.
This Josh.
How many times have you made this dish before?
One time today.
High five.
I thought that was gonna be so much harder. When you hear words like Beurre Blanc, it's a little intimidating. Honestly, I feel like I could make this at home.
We made a lot just so I can show you and the viewer the process and what it is.
Okay.
But in reality, we didn't need to make that much. But also, we cooked a whole piece of fish in there, so we needed a little bit more. But what you would do is just make that, and that would be like 15 portions in a restaurant.
This is 15 portions.
Probably so. I mean, look,
Wow.
that was one portion, right?
So how would I do this if what are your suggestions? Like, how would I do this if I wanted to make
just do less.
If you have less, can you still cook the fish in less?
Yeah, you can. It would be more tricky. But you also don't need to cook the fish in there. You could steam the fish. You can cook the fish in a pan. You sear it in a pan. You could roast it in the oven.
What's the benefits of cooking it in here?
All that flavor goes into the fish. It's cooked in butter. Red snapper's a lean fish, not a lot of fat. So we're adding fat with the Beurre Blanc. In the restaurant, I would have this on the stove, and I would use this without chives in it because the chives would turn color. It would just be the Beurre Blanc, and I would use that to poach the fish in. And I would have one for that. And then I would have another pot with Beurre Blanc that I would heat up and pour into sauce ramekins, and I would have my chives on the side.
So you got your cooking Beurre Blanc and you got your serving
separate.
Beurre Blanc.
And my cooking Beurre Blanc is thinner than my serving Beurre Blanc. The serving Beurre Blanc is a little bit thicker. What's gonna happen when it splits is there's gonna be too much fat to the liquid ratio. And the fat's gonna then separate. You're gonna have just like liquid butter.
Yeah.
So that's why the water helps when you're cooking at a higher temperature.
All right, just take a little bit of this here.
What do you think? Tastes like a warm summer
That's
night.
crazy, yeah.
Huh? Tastes like a walk in the moonlight.
Like the fish has this nice rich flavor, but it's like cooled down by the sauce.
It kind of makes up for the leanness of the fish.
It's crazy how that lemon just
Picks it right up.
picks it right up. That's crazy.
It's delicious, huh?
The chive, you can taste the chive in there. What I love about this dish, and what I wish I did more in my cooking, was you can taste all of the elements that we put together. Like when you really get in your mouth, you really taste every element. Like you can pick it apart in your brain and be like, oh yeah, that's that lemon, that's the shallot. Like you can kind of taste the aromatics. You can taste everything when you start to analyze it with your tongue. It's really cool.
It's all there for a reason.
Yeah.
That's cooking.
That's cooking, baby.
That's cooking. That's good old country cooking, baby.
That's
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Subscribe, like, drop a comment what your favorite way to cook fish is. Let me know if you love Josh. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this of me teaching amateur cooks how to cook, because it really is that simple. I hope with these dishes you guys can see at home that it doesn't take a professional chef. Anyone can do it with a bit of ambition and the right process. Correct or no?
Put in the comment sections the things that you struggled with so that Josh can know what to do for the future and help you in the comment sections if something feels like it's off.